Hi everyone and welcome to We Love Art. My name is Denise and today we're going to recreate Soul, originally created by me. So for today's painting we're going to start in the background and that will allow you to warm up your painting muscles. So I'm going to mix this on my palette. I mix white and blue together and really thickly I apply the paint on my canvas. So I make sure that I have a lot of paint on my brush. This will help you later to nicely move the paint over the canvas. So I'm going to start in the top left corner. And again, we apply the paint nice and thick on the canvas. What I usually do is that I just take a little bit of blue, a little bit of white, and then let the mixing happen on the canvas as well. Strokes will be vertical and horizontal. Again, just to create a nice dynamic effect. Now we come towards our first outline, the outline of her hair. And what I would suggest you to do is to bring the paint over the outline. Just so you know for sure that all the areas of the canvas are covered. This is better than staying away from the outline because you're afraid to lose it. Because otherwise you will end up with a white border around her hair and this will still give you enough guidance to understand where her hair is going to be later on. And it will make sure that you're not ending up with a white border around her hair. So now there's a nice thick layer of paint on the left side of my canvas. And now it's up to you whether you want to use the scraping technique or whether you would like to continue the same amount of texture all over. I'm going to show you the scraping technique with the business card, with the bank card and also with my palette knife. You decide whichever tool will work for you. So I'm going to start with my business cards and you want to do this while your paint on the canvas is still wet. And as you can see, it already gives a nice new texture. Also, if you angle your card away from the canvas like this, you will scrape more, you also hear the scraping sound. If you place your card more flat towards the canvas, it spreads smoother, almost as if you take a knife and spread some butter on your toast. So you can experiment with this. The exact same thing works for your expired bank card or any kind of card what you have. It's the exact same thing. And if you have a palette knife with you, you can do the same. And you will also notice the more you angle the knife away from the canvas, it will scrape and the scraping will give you a bit of a rusting effect. And the more you angle your knife towards the canvas, it will spread the paint nicely and smoothly over the canvas. If you notice that your paint is drying on your canvas, because we're working with acrylic paint and acrylic paint dries super quickly, then you can either take your business card or your expired bank card or your palette knife and bring it directly to the paint and apply it straight away on the canvas. Experiment with the strokes, either vertical or horizontal, and fill out the entire background of today's painting. We're at the final part of today's painting and it is the most fun part. We are gonna splatter, flick on the paint. You are gonna let your inner Jackson Pollock come free. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a big brush. First of all, I'm gonna show you the flickering of the paint. So we're gonna do a big brush, take a big brush, any kind of color you like. So I'm gonna go first for purple. Purple is a mixture of blue and red. I'm gonna add a little bit of white. I'm gonna dilute this mixture with quite a little bit of water, so it's for me easier to flick on the canvas. Now, if you have an apron or anything to cover yourself with, probably now is the right moment. Unless you say, it's an old shirt, no problem. Then just splatter and flicker away and all will be good. It will actually probably give a nice artistic touch. By the end of this tutorial, your hands, probably your face, your hair, it will be an absolute mess. But you can say you've completed an amazing painting. Okay, let's go. So I have my big brush loaded with paint and now I'm just aiming it for here at the canvas. Yeah, and as you can see, the splatters are slowly starting to come. Just like this. You try to aim it in the hair, slightly out of the hair, that's fine. Again, we are embracing our Jackson Pollock today. The beauty of this is that with this you actually have quite a lot of control. So you know where to aim. Well done on your beautiful masterpiece, your own version of Soul. I hope you loved stepping in the shoes of Jackson Pollock, splattering and flickering away, and that this painting deserves a beautiful spot for on your wall. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe below. Thank you so much for watching and I look forward to see you very soon again. Bye!